How a narcissist suffers when they realize they have lost. Hi everyone. Thank you for coming back to our comfortable channel. Today, we're delving into the profound realizations narcissists face when they finally understand they've lost. It's like peering into the intricate workings of a complex puzzle, so buckle up. Show us some love by clicking the like button, subscribing to our channel, and sharing our content with your friends and family. And if you want to dive deeper into understanding narcissism, don't miss our free course, Narcissism 101. Spot the signs, find your freedom, and rebuild. Check the description for all the details. Let's jump right in. When narcissists finally wake up and smell the coffee, realizing they've lost, it's like a light bulb goes off, revealing the bigger picture. They start to see how their selfishness has damaged every aspect of their lives, not just one bad relationship. Narcissists, like emotional ninjas, create chaos without anyone noticing. They lie, hurt people, and leave a trail of destruction. It's easier to see now, even if it was hidden before. They get a wake-up call when they hit rock bottom, realizing they're no longer the kings and queens of their world. Reflecting on their mistakes, they feel regret for missed opportunities, the pain they've caused, and the false fronts they've maintained. It's a harsh lesson that lying and manipulating only lead to a lonely and empty life. Healing from the damage inflicted by a narcissist is no easy journey. It takes immense strength and courage to confront every painful memory. But with perseverance and time, you can reclaim your sense of self and the power they took from you. As you work towards recovery, you might wonder, can you ever forgive a narcissist? Should you even consider forgiveness after all the damage they've done? There's a lot of work to be done before forgiveness can even be considered. This includes breaking free from the trauma bond, forming new friendships, and perhaps starting fresh in a new place. Forgiving a narcissist won't magically make things better, just like you can't expect horses to parade down the street. These cunning individuals infiltrate your life and drag you into a pit of darkness, leaving a trail of shattered hearts behind. If you'd known the trouble they would bring, you would have slammed the door in their face from the start. Narcissists thrive on chaos, leaving destruction in their wake. They're well aware of the havoc they wreak as they move from one target to the next. But eventually, the bill comes due, and they have to face the music. It's somewhat satisfying to see them finally get their comeuppance. Yet, it's hard to see the silver lining when you're still entangled in their web of lies. You might have hoped they'd own up to their mistakes and make amends, but let's be honest. Narcissists only care about themselves. Breaking up with a narcissist is tough because they don't just move on. They're like vultures, waiting for the perfect moment to leave you when you're down. It's as if they're always on the hunt for someone to prey on. Don't be fooled by their reminiscing about the good times. It's just a ploy to keep you hooked. They see you as nothing more than a trophy to boost their ego. Prepare for a long battle if you're leaving a narcissist. They recognize your worth and won't give up easily. They see you as the ultimate source of love and admiration, so they'll drag out the process to maintain control over you. You need to face the harsh reality of dealing with narcissists, even though it's unpleasant. They know how to drain your time and energy without you even realizing it. Narcissists are fully aware of what they're losing when you break up with them. They knew what made you special, even if they never showed it. They had other options before you, during your time together and after you. They were always weighing and comparing their choices. You were their rock, always there for them. While you saw love, they saw an opportunity to exploit your generosity and kindness. It's like they never truly understood your feelings or the importance of your support. To them, you were just a piece in their game, a tool to achieve their desires. When the relationship crumbles, guess who shows up at your door? That's right, their ego. Have you heard of hoovering? This is their sneaky tactic to pull you back into their chaotic world. Is it because they're lonely, or because they miss the perks you provided, like your constant care, emotional support, or financial assistance? They knew you made them feel good and could boost their ego whenever needed. But don't be fooled. They don't come crawling back out of loneliness or remorse for their actions. It's just another move in their twisted game of control and manipulation. They'll do everything in their power to reel you back in and regain control over you. We all know it. Narcissists will never admit they're wrong. Not a chance. They might occasionally ponder what they've lost, but they'll never take responsibility for their actions. They always think they're right and blame everyone else. Do you recall if they ever genuinely apologized? Did it seem sincere when they did? When they begged for another chance, they always had plenty of empty words. You gave your all to the relationship, but they took advantage and ran with it. Think about it. At first, everything felt intense and fast-paced. They made you feel special and captivated. You were caught off guard when things started to slow down over time. Did they lose interest? Find someone new? Some things are too good to be true, but it's hard to pinpoint. The mind games began once they had you hooked. They knew exactly what to say to make you give in, and you always did. You remember waiting for a message on your phone, right? But eventually, the messages became fewer, and when they did come, they felt empty and unresponsive. While you were opening up to others, they were out there pouring their heart out to someone new, leaving you empty-handed. Why? Because they've moved on to their next target. They will continue this cycle until someone breaks free or they choose to move on. Eventually, they'll realize what they've lost. Their destructive behavior ruins all kinds of relationships. When they play games with someone, people stop welcoming them into their lives. Those friends they frequently mention, most likely they're just being used. In the end, their true colors come to light. They wreck relationships without a second thought because that's their nature. Ever wondered why some people can't see through a narcissist? It's truly puzzling. Some may figure it out, but choose to stay silent to avoid becoming the next target. Others may not spend enough time with the narcissist to see beyond the facade. It's that simple. A lot of the damage happens behind closed doors, away from prying eyes. That's when the ego drops the mask and reveals the nightmare within. But in public, they appear as the epitome of elegance and charm, working hard to maintain their perfect image. Meanwhile, they use you as a punching bag for all kinds of mental, spiritual, and financial abuse. They'd likely tried every trick in the book. Deep down, they know they'd lost you. They might not admit it because they're too busy basking in their own delusions of grandeur. They knew you were special, but treated you like garbage. The good news is that you're stronger and more resilient than ever. You rose from the ashes and are shining brighter than before. Now it's a draw for the narcissist. They're out there causing chaos for unsuspecting people, but you're living your best life. Deep down, they'll realize something. They really messed up. They missed out on an incredible person. So keep your head up, embrace your true self, and never doubt your worth. You've got this, and you're never alone. Let the healing process begin, my friend. It's crucial to sever all ties with the narcissist to ensure they have no means of contacting or monitoring you. Embracing the concept of no contact is the most effective strategy for distancing yourself from a narcissist and breaking free from their influence. Even if committing to permanent no contact seems daunting, opting for a period of silence can still be incredibly beneficial. Taking a hiatus from the toxic individual or environment can offer valuable respite. Ensure that the narcissist has no means of reaching out to you. Block them on all devices and social media platforms. Additionally, refrain from responding to knocks on your door or messages left on your phone. In some cases, it may even be necessary to relocate or avoid places frequented by the narcissist. Simply ceasing communication or physical interaction is insufficient. It's imperative to undertake the mental work required to sever any lingering emotional attachments. Today, I want to delve into 7 compelling reasons why distancing yourself from narcissists through no contact is a wise decision. Whether the narcissist is an ex-partner, a family member, a colleague, or a friend, cutting ties with them is always beneficial. While complete, no contact might not be feasible in situations involving children or ex-partners, you can still implement strategies to limit their access to you. This video is designed to offer guidance on navigating such scenarios. Below, you'll find a link in both the upper section of the screen and the accompanying text box. Now let's explore the 7 reasons why embracing no contact is advantageous whenever possible. 1. Breaking free from the vicious cycle. Escaping the physical presence of a narcissist immediately puts an end to their manipulative tactics and abuse. No longer can they shift blame onto you, manipulate your emotions, or entice you back with false displays of affection. With their influence removed, you're liberated from the tumultuous cycle of on and off interactions and the constant anxiety of walking on eggshells. Finally, you can find solace and clarity to reflect on the chaotic journey you've endured. 2. Allowing space for healing. The end of any relationship, regardless of its toxicity, can evoke feelings of sorrow and loss. It's a grieving process for what could have been, or the time invested in a fruitless endeavor. Granting yourself the necessary time and space to mourn, without the presence of the narcissist, is essential for moving forward. It's a period of introspection and renewal, paving the way for healing and eventual growth. 3. Halting self-sabotage. Maintaining contact with a narcissist post-breakup impedes your progress and self-development. Narcissists are averse to the idea of you thriving independently, and they'll go to great lengths to ensure you remain entangled in their web. By cutting off communication, you deny them the opportunity to continue their manipulative games and deceit. Furthermore, staying abreast of their social media feeds only serves to fuel resentment and disappointment. Every post meticulously crafted by the narcissist is designed to elicit a reaction from you. Embracing no contact means severing all ties and refusing to engage with their attempts to draw you back into their orbit. It's a deliberate choice to reclaim your autonomy and forge ahead on your journey to healing and self-discovery. 4. Purifying your being. After enduring the toxic influence of a narcissist, it's imperative to cleanse your mind, body, and spirit from their lingering presence. Rid yourself of the insidious lies and criticisms that have taken root in your thoughts. Seeking guidance from a therapist or confiding in a trusted friend can aid in unraveling the complexities of your experience. The residue of pain and injustice left behind by the narcissist must be confronted and processed. This period of introspection, facilitated by supportive companionship, provides the necessary space to purge yourself of the narcissist's toxic imprint. Additionally, it's crucial to eliminate any physical reminders of the narcissist's influence, whether they be gifts or mementos tainted by their energy. Detaching from their spiritual toxicity is equally vital, as their dark aura may linger long after their physical departure. Recognize that this negative energy does not define you and take proactive steps, such as prayer, meditation, engaging in beloved activities, and surrounding yourself with loving individuals to reclaim your inner harmony. However, This detoxification process can only commence once you've severed all contact with the narcissist. 5. Restoring mental clarity. Narcissists thrive on sowing confusion and undermining your self-assurance, making it challenging to discern reality from manipulation. Embracing no contact and embarking on a detoxification journey offer newfound clarity and perspective, enabling you to make decisions unclouded by the narcissist's influence. With each passing day, clarity emerges, illuminating once opaque situations and empowering you to navigate with newfound insight. Moreover, as you come to understand the true nature of the narcissist's exploitation, acceptance paves the way for healing and empowerment, reinforcing the imperative of maintaining no contact. 6. Embracing self-healing. Recovering from the wounds inflicted by narcissistic abuse demands both time and a nurturing environment. This underscores the importance of maintaining distance from narcissists or minimizing interactions with them. During this period, you gain invaluable insights into the dynamics of abuse and acquire essential coping mechanisms. Gradually, you reclaim your sense of self and rediscover how to cultivate self-love. Engaging in no contact provides the necessary space to equip yourself with tools to safeguard against narcissistic manipulation and other forms of harm. 7. Asserting independence. At times, you may have relied on the narcissist for support, whether emotionally or financially. They may have even asserted that you are incapable of thriving without their presence. Commencing no contact can be daunting, yet it serves as a powerful assertion of your autonomy. Despite the narcissist's attempts to undermine your self-worth, you possess the resilience and resourcefulness to thrive independently. By initiating no contact, you reaffirm your inner strength and resilience, demonstrating to both the narcissist and yourself that you are fully capable of flourishing without their toxic influence. Final reflections. While going no contact might seem extreme to some, there are numerous compelling reasons to embrace it, especially after enduring narcissistic abuse. Sometimes, it's the only path to reclaiming your sense of self and flourishing once again. Granting yourself the space and time to process your emotions and gain clarity is crucial. Although narcissists resist the idea of no contact, it is imperative for your healing journey and regaining control over your life. That concludes our discussion for today. If you have additional insights or reasons that I may have overlooked, please feel free to share them below. I trust this has been beneficial for those who have followed along. Wishing you all a fantastic week ahead, and thank you for your attentive participation. Hello, wonderful souls. Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the intriguing realm of human relationships. Have you ever experienced that inexplicable connection in a relationship? You know, the kind of bond that leaves you puzzled, questioning what's really happening. Well, you're not alone. In today's video, we're peeling back the layers to uncover the truth behind that peculiar behavior that seems so out of the ordinary. But before we dive in, if you're ready to gain some clarity and insight, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our thought-provoking content. Oh, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing from you. Alright, let's jump right in. Today, we're delving into why narcissists behave the way they do and how it all links back to their struggle with connection. It's a fascinating topic, so buckle up and get ready for some enlightening revelations. Let's get started. Alright, let's hit the rewind button and unravel this from the start. Imagine this. You meet someone, and it feels like you've stumbled upon your perfect match. They shower you with affection, making you feel like the center of their universe, and every moment together feels like hitting the love jackpot. Now you're definitely not alone in experiencing this. In fact, I venture to say that a staggering 95% of people have been down this road before. But here's the twist. As enchanting as it seems, the magic doesn't last. Suddenly, the dynamics shift. The once fiery passion cools, intimacy wanes, and you're left pondering what went awry. So why does this tale take such a turn? Well, when you're deep in the midst of it, understanding can feel like grasping at elusive shadows. You anticipated your relationship to blossom, not plateau. But here's the hard truth. The individual you were enamored with isn't exactly who they portrayed themselves to be. Sure, they may have swept you off your feet initially, but now their true colors are emerging. The effort they once poured into the relationship starts to dwindle. The affection, the attention, it all begins to fade into the background. And here's the kicker. It's not that they're incapable of keeping up the facade. They're actively choosing not to. That whirlwind romance you experienced, it was a masterful illusion. They can't sustain that intensity because it's not a reflection of their genuine self. When you start sensing a shift in your relationship, don't brush it off. Don't hold on to the illusion that things will magically revert to how they used to be. It's time to confront reality. The honeymoon phase has run its course, and there's no going back. When someone's putting on an act, it's like a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. Sooner or later, that facade will crumble. Relationships operate on the same principle. If you're not bringing your authentic self into the equation, it's destined to hit a dead end. You can't sustain pretense indefinitely. Now imagine this scenario. Initially, everything is blissful. Your partner lavishes you with attention, elevating you to cloud 9. But then the dynamics shift. Suddenly, they're not the person you initially fell for. They withdraw, play mind games, leaving you puzzled. So, why the abrupt transformation? Well, once they've ensnared you, they expect you to reciprocate the same level of devotion. It's as if they've laid a trap, and now you're ensnared in this cycle of give and take. But here's the twist. When you begin to pull away, they might resort to using sex as a tool of manipulation. Yes, you heard it right. They'll withhold intimacy to toy with your emotions, to assert control over you. It's twisted, but they resort to such tactics to manipulate you into fulfilling their desires. They're banking on the notion that you'll capitulate, that you'll go to great lengths to mend the situation. And it's not a reflection of your weakness or vulnerability. It's merely how our brains are wired. When something essential is denied to us, we're more inclined to go to extremes to regain it. It's a warped form of control, a perverse game they play to maintain dominance over you. But let's face the truth. It's not love. It's abuse, clear and simple. Now let's delve into how healthy relationships operate. In a typical healthy relationship, when you feel that attraction and love for someone, you express it through intimacy, often through sex. It's a means of demonstrating care and deepening your connection with each other. Through intimacy, you bond and forge a stronger relationship. However, with narcissists, authenticity is absent. They aren't even in touch with themselves, let alone with you. So how can they form a bond with you? How can they connect when they're merely playing a role? They can't. That's why it's effortless for them to manipulate the situation, using the withholding of intimacy as a tool to assert control over you. It's a twisted situation, laying the groundwork for a trauma bond. You're left grappling with their actions, but it's akin to grasping at smoke. They want you to yield, to comply with their demands, to be subservient. Unfortunately, in the midst of confusion, you might find yourself acquiescing simply because you seek clarity. Yet, let's not lose sight of reality. It's not about love or fostering a healthy relationship. It's about the narcissist feeling dominant, feeling superior. They thrive on exerting control and manipulation, and this toxic cycle isn't specific to you. They've likely employed it in every relationship they've had. So, if you find yourself ensnared in this cycle, recognize that it's not your fault, and it's far from normal. It's abusive conduct, plain and simple. And if you require guidance navigating through this, I provide personalized consultations. However, bear in mind that comprehending what's occurring marks the initial stride toward liberating yourself from their clutches. You merit more than being controlled and manipulated. As we navigate the intricacies of relationships, it becomes clear that the initial excitement often fades, leaving us bewildered about what went awry. The honeymoon phase, marked by intense passion and affection, inevitably gives way to reality, unveiling the true essence of our partners. When the facade crumbles and authenticity emerges, it can be a stark wake-up call. The individual we were enamored with turns out to be different from whom they portrayed, leading the relationship down a negative path. It's imperative to heed the warning signs when someone's genuineness diminishes, and they resort to manipulative and controlling tactics. When intimacy is wielded as a tool for dominance, it serves as a red flag for abuse rather than genuine care. Narcissists thrive on asserting power and nurturing their ego, often disregarding their partner's well-being in the process. If you find yourself entangled in this toxic cycle, remember that it's not your fault, and you deserve better. Seeking support and comprehending the dynamics at play is the initial step toward liberating yourself from their grasp. Before we conclude, we want to extend our gratitude to our incredible viewers who have made our content possible. If you appreciate what we produce and wish to support us, consider contributing as little as $1 on our Ko-Fi page. Every donation, regardless of size, greatly assists us in maintaining and enhancing the quality of our content. As a special token of appreciation for those who choose to become members, your name will be highlighted at the start of our videos, showcasing our gratitude for your generous support. Your backing enables us to continue crafting the content you cherish, and we cannot thank you enough for being an integral part of our community. Find the Ko-Fi link in the description below and become a cherished member of our journey. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share if you found this discussion illuminating. Your engagement fosters a community of awareness and empowerment. Thank you for embarking on this voyage of self-discovery and healing with us.